Good morning, Year 4. It's Miss Atkin again, and happy Friday and happy last day of half term. I have got your Friday's literacy lesson, the last one before half term. So you'll need your literacy book, your pencil, open to the next clean double page and write today's date, which is Friday the 12th of February 2021. Then your learning objective, which today is to write from memory, and then your subheading Spag. So pause the video so you can write those at the top of your page. Well done. So for Spag today, we are going to be recapping what we've done this week. So pause the video and have a think. What have we done in Spag this week? What are the 4 things we've done? We've done prepositions and determiners. We did some spelling and we've done apostrophes for possession. Can you remember what each of these are and when we use them? You might want to flick back in your book to remind yourself. A preposition tells us where or when something is in relation to something else. Determiners modify a noun to give it more context. So the, a, some. We did spellings, we know what spellings are. And then we did apostrophes for possession. So they sometimes go before the S or after the S and show that something belongs to something else. So here I have got 2 sentences. Can you spot the prepositions and determiners in my sentence? It says, a lion's prey is medium-sized, hoofed animals like some zebras. While hunting, a lion hides in the grass to become camouflage, so his prey don't see him. Can you spot the prepositions and determiners? Prepositions can be yellow, determiners can be green. Pause the video so you can have a look. We'll do determiners first. So determiners, lions. Is a determiner. Some is also a determiner. It goes before zebras and tells us how many. And then we've got another for a lion hides in the grass to become camouflage, so his prey don't see him. There we go. Can you spot the prepositions? Or the preposition? It is in. It tells us where. It tells us it's in the grass. That's where he hides. Well done if you got that correct. Your first challenge is to underline the determiners and prepositions in the sentence. So write out the sentence and then underline the determiners and prepositions. So mild, the lion was hiding in the grass. Spicy, some giraffes' necks are so long they stretch above the trees. And hot, which of the bear's prey hides under the stones in the water? Pause the video, write out your sentence and then underline the determiners and prepositions. If you did mild, your determiner was the before lion. The is the determiner. And then your preposition was in the grass. It hides in the grass. Tells us where. Spicy. Some is a determiner. Some giraffes' necks are so long they stretch above. Is our preposition. They stretch above. They tell us where. And then the trees. Because it goes before trees. Hot. Which of the bear's prey hides under the stone in the water? The is a preposition. Hides under is a sorry, I did it wrong. The is a determiner, under is a preposition, the is a determiner, and in is a preposition, and then another the is in the water. So if you got those correct, give yourself a nice tick. Okay, moving on then. When do we use an apostrophe for possession? Pause the video so you can have a quick think about when we use apostrophes for possession. we use apostrophes for possession to show that a person or thing owns something or it belongs to them. So where should the apostrophe go? So the lion's paw. Where should the apostrophe go in the lion's paw? It should go between the N and the lions. The paws belong to the lions. What about this sentence then? The hippopotamus's teeth. Where should the apostrophe go on this one? Have a think. The apostrophe should go after the S because the noun ends in S. So we can't do hippopotamuses. We have to just keep the apostrophe after the S. Okay. Your challenge then, you need to write out the sentence and put the apostrophe in the correct place. So mild, the tiger's stripes are black. Spicy, the bear's home is called a den. And hot, an octopus's tentacles are used for attacking prey. Their prey's home is on the ocean floor. Pause the video, write out the sentence and put the apostrophe in the correct place. If you chose mild, your apostrophe should go between the R and the S. I also forgot to put the stuff. So the tiger's stripes, the stripe belong to the tiger, are black. For spicy, the bear's home is called a den. So the home belongs to the bear. So the bear's home. So your apostrophe should go between the R and if it was plural, it might go after. Hot, an octopus's tentacles are used for attacking prey, but their prey's home is on the ocean floor. An octopus, because it ends in S, we have to put the apostrophe after the S. So the tentacles of the octopus are used for attacking their prey. Their prey's home is on the ocean floor, so you should have had an apostrophe before the S there, because the home belongs to the prey. So your book should look something like this. So if you've got your answers correct, they should both have a nice little tick. On to our literacy then. Again, you know we are writing to inform, that's our aim, and we're going to be writing an encyclopedia page explaining animal habitats and classification. What have we been doing so far then? So this week, what have we done? Have a think, you can pause the video, look through your book, recap what we have done. On Monday, we planned our research study, we planned what we were going to do. On Tuesday, we asked lots of questions about our animal. On Wednesday, we researched all of those questions and got all of our answers and got loads of facts about our animal. On Thursday, yesterday, we made notes on non-fiction text, so you might have learned something new about your animal or a different animal. And then today, we are doing something new. Today, we are going to be writing from memory. So pause the video and have a think, what does that mean? What does it mean to write from memory? When we write from memory, we have to use what we have in our brain, use everything we've learned in our brain and write it. So we don't use any of our old work, we don't go and look at that. We don't Google any answers. We use everything in our brain to help us write all the facts that we've learned. So, the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to dictate some sentences. I want you to listen carefully and write them from memory, okay? So, what you'll do is you'll write it at the top of the page. I'll read it 2 times and then you can pause the video and write it at the top of your page, okay? So I'll read the sentence 2 times, pause the video, so you can write out the sentence from your memory and then come back and check it. The first sentence is, pandas' diets contain mainly bamboo shoots. Pandas' diets contain mainly bamboo shoots? Pause the video so you can write the sentence. Well done if you did that. So just check your answer. Pandas' diets contain mainly bamboo shoots. Have you got the apostrophe? Have you got your capital letters in the right place? Have you spelt your words correctly? And then I'll read the next sentence. Okay, now we've done the first one. Your next sentence is: male penguins keep their eggs warm by balancing them on their feet. Listen again. Male penguins keep their eggs warm by balancing them on their feet. Pause the video and have a go at writing your sentence underneath the first one. Well done. So check your sentence. Male penguins keep their eggs warm by balancing them on their feet. Well done. Check you've got your spellings right and your punctuation is correct, and we'll do the final sentence. Okay, for this sentence, try and remember where our punctuation would go. Okay, so the sentence is: elephants live in groups, but sea turtles usually live alone. Listen again. Elephants live in groups, but sea turtles usually live alone. Pause the video so you can have a go at writing the sentence. Okay, so check your final sentence then. Elephants live in groups, comma, but sea turtles usually live alone. So your book should look a little something like this. Give yourself a tick for if you got them right, and well done, because that was a little bit tricky. Okay, on to our task then. So we're going to be using all of the information we have learned about our animals to write a short paragraph about them. But we're doing this from our memory. So pause the video and have a bit of a brainstorm. You might want to tell somebody else, what can you remember about your animal? So pause the video and think about everything you can remember about your animal. Well done. So your task is, with everything you remember about your animal, you need to write a short paragraph using your memory. So think about everything you've researched and found out about this animal over the last few lessons and use that to create your paragraph. If you do mild, there is a paragraph structure to help you and to prompt you. If you do spicy, there's some questions to prompt you here. And if you do hot, there's 2 questions here. So can you remember any of the weird facts you wanted to find out, and how is the animal classified? But also, I want you to include as much as you can remember. Don't forget to say which animal you've chosen. So your first sentence might be: the animal I have chosen is a turtle or sea turtles. Okay, and then try and write a short paragraph. It doesn't have to be really long, about everything you can remember about your animal and everything that you've researched. No cheating, use your memory. Okay. Then, once you've done that, you can go on to the challenge, which is to use your memory to write a short paragraph about a different animal. So you might have researched sea turtles, but you might have learned a little bit about pandas along the way. So what do you know about the animal? Where does it live? What does it eat? Is there any interesting facts you know about that animal? So that is the challenge, to write a short paragraph from your memory about a different animal. If you get stuck and need any help, you can email us at year4@hooklow.sheffield.sc.uk. You can also send us pictures of your work. Don't forget to bring your books back to school this afternoon, and you will collect your new home learning pack for not next week, the week after, because next week is half term. I hope you have a lovely holiday, and hopefully we'll be able to see each other